from a technology perspective, you know, one of the things that our commercial real estate groups are sort of struggling with a little bit is, you know, understanding as we move to the cloud and they get connected buildings, what are the cyber threats and what are their risks? And some people are afraid of moving forward because they don't want to get hacked, or some people are moving forward without any consideration that they could get hacked or they could run into some problems. So that's really one challenge. The other one really is just the migration of technology. And you know, on the infrastructure side, we've all, you know, lived this for the past 20 years as we've seen technology move from analog Cat3 cable up through Ethernet and fiber, and now more mobility and wireless. So we're seeing this technology that's sort of impacting telecom, but it's also impacting all other building systems. So your security cameras are now IP cameras. Your BMS system is no longer RS-232, it's BACnet over IP or Ethernet. So all of these changes impact the buildings. And in most cases, there's a little bit of a gap at the building level between the folks that are working on the IT side, which historically have been the folks working on the computers and the software and the systems that help run the building, whether it's the budget or the property management software or other tools like that. On the OT side, the operational technology, we've got our engineers and our security staff that are sort of boots on the ground, making sure the systems in the building work. And now more and more of those systems are actually networked, and they're a computer that requires software and needs to be updated and has to have antivirus. And in many companies, this gap between the network side and the operational technology is real, and they don't really have anybody that does that. The property manager is not doing that, and the engineer is not doing it, and it really is sort of falling through the cracks. And then the big thing that we're all seeing too is that the push for new technology is not necessarily landlords sort of driving this, because in most cases landlords are relatively slow moving, but this is legislation that's pushing us. And we've seen it in Florida with, you know, with the first responder need for DAS and other legislation pushes. And then the tenants want mobility, they want Wi-Fi, they want cellular to work, they want to control their temperature in their space. So there's lots of things that are pushing the real estate community to make these changes.